Hey, what's up everybody? I am Jason and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. So in this video, we're going to be mainly talking about electric vehicle companies and primarily three companies in general. We're going to be talking about how Nikola Motors is now a publicly traded company trading under the ticker symbol NKLA. And we're going to be talking about NIO now hitting its 52-week high, and a new Chinese electric vehicle company that might have its IPO here in the United States, and that is Xpeng. And if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like, because it does help me out with the YouTube algorithm and it helps spread this video to more people that might find it interesting. Now, below in the comment section, I'll make sure I add a pinned comment with timestamps of different subjects in this video so you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. And also, there will be a link to sign up for Webull. After your first deposit of $100, you can get 2 free stocks. You can find out more about that below. So now let's get to this. So the time has finally come that the hydrogen electric vehicle company Nikola Motors is now available to buy on the stock market, trading under the ticker symbol NKLA. This all comes after the acquisition company Vecto IQ has finished its merger with Nikola Motors. So that means that their ticker VTIQ is no longer available in the stock market. It's all just under NKLA. And the crazy thing is that before this deal was even, a done deal, that people were already purchasing into VTIQ so much that it became one of the most popularly traded stocks in the stock market just in anticipation of this deal going through. So recently I made a video talking about all the things that Nikola Motors is working on, and you can check that video out right here or a link below in the description. So to give a quick run through of Nikola Motors, they have 3 different models of semi-trucks that they plan on getting to the market first. Now, those semi-trucks have a range that will go between 500 and 750 miles. And they also have a pickup truck that they plan on releasing, and they're saying that that thing will get a whopping 600 miles of range. And they also as well have a couple models of off-highway vehicles and a jet ski. There was a new press release that came out on June 3rd that says Nikola signed a purchase order with NIO Hydrogen for 85 megawatt alkaline electrolyzers supporting 5 of the world's first 8-ton per day hydrogen fueling stations. Together, these electrolyzers may produce over 40,000 kilograms of hydrogen each day. Now, I'll make sure that there's a link in the description to get to this press release on Nikola's website. But the cool thing about this whole thing is that you're investing into a lot more of the package with Nikola. You're not just investing into the vehicles, you're investing into the hydrogen fuel cell stations, just like how it was with Tesla, where you weren't just investing into electric vehicles, you're also investing into their solar and their supercharging stations. So there's a lot more to this company, and I can see why it's, really compared a lot to Tesla. And speaking of being compared to Tesla, just like Tesla, Nikola Motors has not paid for any sort of advertising. Actually, Nikola Motors does not even have a single sales rep at this moment. But Nikola Motors has managed to get $10 billion in pre-order revenue. And the company that has placed the largest pre-order is actually Anheuser-Busch, who has ordered 800 of the Nikola Motors semi-trucks. And that is actually 20 times more than the pre-order that they placed with Tesla. But I think it might have something to do with the fact that Nikola is planning on having a network of about 700 hydrogen fuel cell stations. And not only that, it takes about the same amount of time to refill one of these trucks with hydrogen as it does with diesel fuel. And that will get them about 500 to 750 miles of range. So far I've not added Nikola Motors to my personal trading portfolio, but I did add it to this channel's Webull paper trading portfolio so we can all keep track of it. So now let's talk about the US traded Chinese electric vehicle company NIO, whose stock is up around 70% over the last 30 days. NIO stock has hit a 52-week high, which is awesome with everything that has been going on in the world lately that they can actually achieve that. And part of this comes after NIO has released their May delivery numbers. NIO reported deliveries of 3,436 vehicles in the month of May, up 215.5% from a year earlier. The company saw deliveries of 2,685 ES6 cars, NIO's 5-seat smart utility vehicle, and 751 ES8s, its 6 to 7-seater SUV. And this is all awesome because there was a while in 2019 that NIO stock was trading for under $1.50 per share. And that came because of slow sales in EV in 2019 and not just because of the pandemic, which looked like things were going to possibly be doomed for 2020, but now it looks like the people are starting to spend money and vehicle sales are starting to go up again. And one of the things that has really been helping out NIO is Tesla. Like I thought was going to happen, I said it many times, that when Tesla opened up their factory in China and a lot of people started buying Teslas, that there were going to be some people that were going to be interested in buying Chinese-owned electric vehicles. And that seems like that is what is happening to NIO. And NIO hitting new records isn't just making me more bullish on this stock. Goldman Sachs is also giving NIO a bullish upgrade. Now, just like these other electric vehicle companies, it's not just about selling the vehicles, there are other aspects to the companies. Now, one big aspect to NIO is their battery swapping stations, very similar to how like Tesla has their supercharging stations. NIO has battery swapping where a owner of a NIO vehicle can pull up at one of these battery swapping stations, get a new battery put in, and then be on their way. NIO said that as of May 26, they have now completed 500,000 battery swaps. And the cool thing about these battery swaps is that it actually only takes them 3 minutes to complete. And the NIO vehicles can also charge at home or at a charging station. They don't need to go to a battery swapping station. But another thing that is cool that is coming out with NIO is a new vehicle that they should be releasing later in this year, and that is their EC6. The EC6 is their smaller vehicle in their catalog that will be coming out, which is an SUV crossover similar to the style of the Tesla Model Y, so we'll see how it does in competition with that. Now, if you remember, there was a while there in 2019 that looked like NIO was possibly going to go under as they were just blowing through cash and was having a hard time raising it, but recently they've raised quite a bit of cash, which has really helped them out, and it looks like their revenues are greatly improving, so hopefully all that good luck just continues with NIO. So far this year in 2020, NIO has delivered 10,429 vehicles, which makes up a quarter of all their sales of all time, which is 42,342 vehicles delivered. Now let's talk about another electric vehicle company who is planning on having their stock hit the US stock market here very soon. And that is Xpeng Motors, and they were founded in 2014 and is backed by Alibaba. Xpeng Motors currently has two models for sale. They have the G3 SUV, which was released in late 2018, and they have their P7 sedan, which recently came out. And this is something crazy that I just learned about Xpeng, and that is that Tesla actually has an ongoing pending litigation against them for allegedly stealing the autopilot source codes. And the way this apparently happened was that a former employee of Tesla that was a prospective new hire at Xpeng Motors uploaded the source codes of the autopilot to his iCloud account upon leaving his job. Now, he does admit that he did upload unauthorized copies to his iCloud account, but he also says that he didn't commit any sort of intellectual property theft. So in response to accusations that Tesla made against Xpeng Motors did a internal investigations and said that they can't find any sort of Tesla source codes in their autopilot, so they're claiming that there's no wrongdoing here. Now, the guy that did take the source codes, he no longer works at Xpeng Motors anymore as of March 2020. And I'm sure those source codes are more than likely worth a lot of money, possibly more money than Xpeng Motors is even worth. So we'll see how things go when this company does IPO. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind, as these companies are considered to be Tesla competitors, they're actually a long ways away from being profitable companies. Now, I am bullish on NIO and Nikola Motors, and I have a position in NIO that I've had for quite a while, and I plan on making a position into Nikola Motors here very soon. But those are just spec stocks, in my opinion, and these are companies that I would like to see be a much bigger company in the future, but at the time I don't invest any more money into them than I can afford to lose. So I'd like to hear everybody's opinions with the stocks that are mentioned in this video, and is there anybody out there that has already purchased shares of Nikola Motors? Please let me know. So as always, everybody, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have new videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video coming very soon. Hey, real quick, if you guys need to build a website, check out my affiliate hostm1.com. And you can find me on Instagram at micro_investor.